Guys, what is going on? It's DanTCG here, and today we have a very interesting video. We had a follower message me and send me a card for authentication, and today we're going to be looking into this card here to see if it's actually real or if it's fake. So let's read the little note here. Dear DanTCG, my brother recently purchased this first edition PSA 7 base set Charizard on Facebook Marketplace. We have some concerns with the card and wanted to know if you could take a look and let us know if the card and PSA slab are authentic. We love your channel and thanks for helping us with this, Bob. All right, Bob, so let's take a look and see what we got here. Flipping this around. All right, taking a good look. This does look unfortunately fake, Bob. So reasons for that being, I've got an authentic slab that I set in myself, and as you can see here, this is just so much darker. The red on the Charizard is so much darker than what you're used to seeing in first edition base set cards just in general. It also looks like this is printed. This first edition is actually printed as opposed to stamped. So, I mean, just in general, you guys can see, kind of comparing it here, how much different that first edition is. Also got another card here. Just how much different that first edition is, and to me that just does not look right at all. So comparing the foiling to what I've seen in other Charizards, that does look fake. It looks a lot darker. Looks a little bit more shimmery than it should. Now what's interesting is if we flip it around to the back of the card does look a lot lighter on the left here than the real card on the right. However, it is something interesting to note is that the process of printing these fake cards sometimes does include using real cards. So what they'll do is they'll get a much cheaper, like a Vileplume or something like that from base set. What they'll do is they'll actually take acetone and scrape off the front of the card, and they'll print the Charizard on the actual foiling to make the back authentic, to make it look more authentic. The back authentic, well, that's kind of a funny way to say it, but that's how they do it. They actually sometimes do use real cards to print these fake cards, and that's just something to kind of look out for as well. So I don't always look at the backs because they could actually be real backs, and that would trip you up. Now, what's interesting is it looks like at the top here, the top of both these cards really, there is a color difference in the red frame on the PSA slab. So this one looks darker than this. We also look at the PSA ticker symbol in the middle. That actually looks paper. And this one looks like textured foil. And that's what it should look like on the back as well. And see how it's kind of reflective on the right. And it's a little bit kind of textured in silver on the left. And that's not the case here. There's two different colors of gray, but they are clearly different, and yeah, that is for sure not a good sign for this card. So one thing to note, guys, is that this, I like to call it card VIN number lovingly, but this registration number here on the right-hand corner of the title of the PSA slab, so that should actually show up in the PSA registry as a first edition base set Charizard. However, it does not mean this card's authentic. A lot of times what they'll do is they'll steal the PSA registry numbers of cards on eBay, on Facebook Marketplace, wherever, on even Google Images, and they'll insert that so that it looks like the card is real, because when you search it in the registry, it shows up, but it does not mean the card is real. And, just unfortunately here, this is a fake first edition PSA 7 base set Charizard. It's a real shame. But again, I also kind of wanted to just note here that there are a few different slabs from PSA. Throughout their history, they've had a few different slabs, and these are both authentic, but the one on the left is an older slab model. You can see how the ticker symbol in the middle is holographic, and if you flip it around to the back, it's much different than what we're used to these days with the more modern slabs on the right. We have just a little bit more professional sports authenticator on the left-hand side, and then it just kind of shows you what the NASDAQ symbol is, and a division of Collectors Universe, which is no longer a division of Collectors Universe. It has been bought out since, but these are old slabs. It does not mean that these are fake slabs, but it's something to keep in mind as well. You can also see up here the red is much thicker than on the authentic slabs. Again, this is just an older slab, guys. It's an older slab. Just keep that in mind. These do exist. These are real. There's nothing to worry about. But unfortunately, this card is fake, and there's just a number of issues with it. And I wish this thing was authentic for you, Bob, but it looks like you and your brother, unfortunately, have in your possession a fake Charizard. So, guys, just things to look out for, and hopefully you all found this video entertaining and insightful, and just, be on the lookout. First edition base set Charizards are one of the most, if not the most, faked card potentially in collectibles, outside of maybe Black Lotus and or a few other select cards out there, excluding sports cards, and ask questions. Usually what I do is I ask questions about I try to get as many pictures as possible. I want a picture of the stamp. I want a picture of the actual card itself. I want a picture of the back, and I like a picture of the PSA slab title, the BGS title as well, just to compare it to what I have here. But I try to get as many pictures as possible, try to ask as many questions as possible. And sometimes people don't actually know that they're in possession and or selling or trading a first edition fake. So keep that in mind as well, guys. Go easy on people until you actually know that they are scammers. And if this does happen to you, then there's ways to get your money back. Contact your bank, contact PayPal Goods and Services if you did pay through there. I would highly suggest, if you don't trust the seller, if you don't know the seller, in all cases, you should be paying Goods and Services, pay that extra fee to make sure that you are protected. That is the best way to go about it. And, if you guys have any questions, please check in my description below in this video for my Instagram page. Follow me on Instagram. I post daily. Ask me questions. If you guys have any questions about whether or not your card is fake or real, there's so many awesome people on Instagram online that can help you authenticate without having to send it to us or being there in person, and we are here to help. So guys, I hope you have a great day, and Bob and brother, I'm very sorry. We'll be sending this back to you. It does look like this is fake, and best of luck trying to get a refund on this and or sending it back. And guys, please like, subscribe, more videos to come, and I hope you all have a great day. Take care.